much.
I think they wanted to go to some casinos.
Because no one ever does anything. They just stand there staring at the camera.
You weren't going to be videotaping.
I lied. Do something interesting.
Ricky, take a picture of this.
What?
What a great idea. Wait, that's where my Feist buddy is.
Oh, back a second. Maggie used to do that. Only Rich had damage.
What are you doing?
That's where she keeps her money.
I don't believe I
That's Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Planes were late. And I got out there at 8:30. Oh, we got you had a problem.
Wow,
I showed up about 9. I didn't recognize
What time did you get in?
I got in about 12. Oh, thank you very much. I got in about 12. Put it down right off the way on here.
So he was worried for himself. He didn't even know about this stuff here. So I can
Oh, Rick, I was thinking, no one can touch.
No, let's get down. 3:30 at night. I don't think we're going to be disappointed, do you? No, I don't think so. Hey, welcome. We're so glad you came.
It's a real pleasure.
Sue, you know Sam?
Hello? No.
Food? Yeah. It's exclusive. Let's see. What do we have here? A tray of what here? These are all approved by the Weight Watchers. Not to eat, just to look at. You're not allowed to eat these things. Oh my God, look at these things there. Little Napoleons. Oh, I wish it'd be nicer. See? Yeah.
Jim, how are you? Oh, you look good. You're so tall. What? We stayed up the whole night.
Oh, yeah, when you dress. Costs like $1.
I'm so glad you
The way to do it.
After you called and said we weren't coming. I'm glad you dropped in.
Every day. Good for me too. We're gonna have to edit that one out, Rick. That was so funny. I know. What can I tell you? Just on the ball.
You were
One after the other.
Oh, everything was so pretty.
Hey, you want to go to Mary?
Hey, oh, good. I thought I said you guys were calling. I was real surprised. I didn't know that.
Come on in.
I got in there about 12.
Betty.
Excuse me. Yes, Hey, Richie, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you got yours too? Yeah, all right.
I'm good, Richie.
All right.
This is a great day.
Beautiful.
We all should remember.
Yes, absolutely.
We all should remember
We
this.
will, and we will.
Very good. West, over there.
No, I was thinking about it. Wait,
Henry, you did a good job.
Herbert.
Or
Betty.
and Betty. 50 years anniversary. Yeah. 5 in 292 I got over here. 11:50 a.m. 11:50 a.m. My young wife.
Hi, Mommy.
My young wife over there.
I was gonna sleep.
And
Did you meet the Hesses? Albert. This is Richie's uncle. They're responsible for Al's Jimmy.
hi, Sue. And Mary. I see you too.
Johnny, like the pie, pie.
How you doing, John?
Did you look at yourself?
Yeah.
That's the second time I've seen him in Jack. First time was when he got married.
Herbert. Herbert.
Albert's talking to you. Albert says.
Lee were married already.
What I did is you kind of passed through Tucson at the time, and I met you for about 5 minutes. This is the first time I ever really
think
met
that's
you.
what- that's-
When you
I
picked
think
up Alice, I took
that's
Alice to
right.
the
You
airport,
were-
and we
that's-
just said hello, and that
That's
was
right.
it.
That's right.
The rest is history, Daddy.
Right.
After that, it's all history.
Everything turned out well.
So I finally got here. It took me 25 years, but I got to Las Vegas. There's the gnome. Hi, gnome. You're not a gnome? Okay, there's the Merrill Lynch executive.
It was lovely.
I haven't lost it. Yes, I have. I have near the table.
Good morning. Go get up.
Good morning.
Now, Liam.
Thank you.
Last time I saw
But you know, it's really telephone. Nobody home.
What time did you get back last night?
Right away. We had no problem. The car started. I think it was just a fluke. Something was.
That's a saltwater fish.
Yeah, as opposed to a red snapper.
Probably had a
That's really wonderful. That is great. That's wonderful you call it. Here's Betty. Wait a minute. Betty, answer them. My brother. Miss
Oh,
Hunt.
thank you, thank you. You know who else is here? You know who else is here? Henry Hess. Henry Hess is here. You hear me? Henry Hess. Do you know who else is? Here, wait a minute, I'll let you speak to him.
Hans, how are you? This is Henry. This is Henry. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I haven't had a chance to muzzle off on your big birthday, you know. That book that you wrote about your parents is absolutely sensational. Yes, yes, very much so. Everybody all right there? Yes. You still at the King David? Great talking to you, Hans. Just a moment. Here's Herbert.
This is a wonderful surprise. That's wonderful. Well, we're really surprised. All these people are here. St. Louis, New York, people came from everywhere. All the way to Las Vegas. We didn't know it. We didn't know anybody was coming. We just thought we were going to be here and we're going to do something with Alex. I thought we were going to really planned a big party, a big surprise. So how's everybody? All right, good. You do it. So, hello. How are you, Sarah? Thank you much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Feel them down. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Good talking. Hello. Big party, wonderful. Yeah, it's nice. Schön. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish you were here. That's the years on. Yeah. Thank you.
Backlighting is killing me. Really?
King's attorney.
Where is it? She's a lovely. His brother.
Did you mix the colors? Pretty.
Hey Jimmy, look at her necklace. Jimmy, look at Danielle's mom.
Yes, you can. He's a consultant. He started
We make music too. If everyone would like to take a seat, there's no assigned seating. You can sit by your friends, your enemies, anyone you choose. We'd like started.
Is that your camera, Dad?
Jesse.
Not now. Is this ready to go? Well, not now.
Okay. If you wish to get more Bloody Marys, anyone who wishes to fill up before we start.
What? Oh, I will. Get out of the way.
Take a picture of your mom, too. Take a picture of Danielle.
Okay.
Actually, we need those seats. Those are the only two reserved seats.
Are you sitting at this table?
I'm gonna sit here, yeah.
Even if this is the kids' table?
Hey, he's the kid at heart.
Hey,
Okay.
Just
trying to...
okay, if I can have your attention, please.
Robert Savage telephone call.
It's a lot closer.
That's okay.
Just a moment before we start eating, I'd like to welcome all of you to Las Vegas. This absolutely wonderful celebration made by all of you being here. We're here to celebrate 50 years of continual marital bliss. But Mommy and Daddy, Herbert and Daddy, never a cross word never passed those lips. Never a frown has ever crossed those faces. And all the blame for whatever came out of Alice, Carol, and me, we must lay at their doorstep. Thank you very much. It's been absolutely wonderful to have participated in 49 of those 50 years. There are other people who have known them even longer than I have. And a few people, I think, wanted to give them a toast, say a few words. Anyone who would like to say something, I'd like to invite you right now before you lose everyone's attention to the food.
Okay.
I'd like to say a few words if I may. After 49 years in the travel of mail deals or what have you, so since I found out, I thought I'd better come out to be sure that they got the right deal here.
Okay. Get up. Well, 50 years. That year was some kind of a year for Herbert and Betty. As far as Herbert was concerned, three things happened to him. Number one, he became a citizen of the United States. Number two, he went into the Army. And number three, he got married. And I want you to know that it was my distinct pleasure to serve as the best man at that wedding. And you know that I wish you both nothing but continued happiness and good health for many years to come.
Eddie and Herbie, I'm really not a speech maker, but at this particular occasion, I'm very touched. I was married and I had 45 years this year. We just hope that you will celebrate with us on our 50th. You have a wonderful family. You got great grandchildren. You're going to have great grandchildren. And I just want to congratulate both of you and want you to be with us for many years. Congratulations.
6 hours. I would like to say that I find your relationship with each other and with your family truly inspirational. And I'd like to thank you for sharing all of them with all of us, and congratulations to you.
Lots more years of love, and I'm just so glad I can be here with you today. My other mommy and daddy.
Well, I want to say a few words on behalf of Betty and Herbert. First of all, before I say anything else, excuse my English. But I try my best I can to please both of them. I'm proud to have known this wonderful family. He's got a wonderful family, and God bless them all, everyone.
I think that her, Betty, or Betty and her, in whichever order you choose, are really one of the greatest proponents for family, of which I'm really proud to be a member. And somehow, if it hadn't been for them, I never would have had a return to the fold. So I want to thank you and wish you all the very, very best.
You're like a sister to me. You always have been. Being with you is always the best. And I wish you many, many more years so we can meet in Hot Springs, so I can come and spend Thanksgiving. I love you both.
Made a remark that she'd only known Betty and Herbie for a few hours. I've known Betty for probably 60 years. Haven't known Herb that long. Known him ever since he got married, or maybe a little before, I'm not sure. And wonderful children and grandchildren. I'd be remiss if I did mention Betty's parents, the children's grandparents. Wonderful couple. Smithburg were absolutely wonderful. I recall when I was in high school, I tried to play basketball, and we had to furnish our own shoes, and you could buy the best pair of KEDS, if you remember those shoes. We call them tennis shoes. For $2. No tax, no sales tax. So Mr. Sam let me buy those shoes 50 cents down and 50 cents a week. No interest. And I used to solicit funds for various organizations, Red Cross and etc. And I'd go in to see Mr. Sam, and I would have a smile on his face, never refused. Just go to the cash register and hand me some money. They were wonderful people. I never had the pleasure of meeting Herbert's parents, but I read about them recently in the book. I'm sure you read that. So they must have been absolutely, truly wonderful people. So they had good seeds all the way down from one generation to the next. God bless you.
I'd like to say I really didn't know these people until about 25 years ago. And I started to work with them. And to work with some people, they are. Excuse me. You get to love these people, and we truly love them. And we feel like we're part of the family. God bless you.
Well,
Well, I'd just like to say I've known Betty and Herbie since World War II, when I happened to marry a Ripley girl that grew up beside Betty. And we never lived there. We visited off and on and never lived there until 1986 when I retired. And it's certainly been a pleasure to be in the same town with them and to meet their family. And we wish you the best of everything, Betty.
Mommy and Daddy, from Alice and Carol and Robert and me and all of your other children, I want to thank you for inspiring us to think and love family, to know what's right, and to enjoy life. We owe you both so much, and if you really want to pay my mother the highest compliment, you will eat and enjoy and leave absolutely nothing here.
I'd like to say something.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. In 1938, on Jake Kaplan's says, I met Betty. And who thought then that we would be here in 1992 celebrating our 50th anniversary. It's been 50 wonderful years. We were blessed with wonderful children, wonderful grandchildren. And this has been the greatest surprise. It's one of the highlights of our life. And I want to thank you for doing this. You want to take Kaplan?
Eat and enjoy.
That's my favorite food. Oxen, cream cheese, and bacon.
It wouldn't be right without that. That was like the first thing. We made up the list. That was number one. And then everything else was secondary.
For you, Alice made sure there was water. Mommy should make sure we didn't get out of
Oh, boy.
I do that.
We've only been married 40 years. We're newlyweds. Joseph, I was telling him what you say. You both of you say it.
Push that every time?
What?
Should I push that flash every time?
I don't think so. Yes.
I don't know. Your father's brother over there. I forget it.
Hey, Uncle Albert, say it now.
Say now?
Yeah.
Well, I used to say what I forget to say before.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said before? Say no.
Yeah, I sort of heard what you said.
No, you're supposed to say no.
No, I didn't.
Not to mention in my first speech, which this is a second.
This is an addendum.
That I was in Israel. And I was so proud and happy to see Herbert's brother over there. But the weather was very, very, very bad when I was over there. Matter of fact, I had to stay 2 days in bed. That I couldn't even get out in Jerusalem for the trip. So this is what I regret not to say in my first speech. But I'm happy now that you came in again and you taking me on the second move. In the second move. What else you want me to say now? Let's celebrate, enjoy this big celebration. 50 years anniversary.
Thank you. Talk to you a word of a few philosophical words for today's festivities.
Later?
No, not really.
Not really?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
I'm really enjoying this right now.
Oh, okay. Anyone else here have a philosophical?
Yeah, the plates aren't big enough.
Plate? Well, maybe the
plate is
appetites
never
are
big
just
enough.
bigger.
That's a philosophical thought.
I think the plates are what?
We walked around to the gambling lake. They had just come in. Where did you find that flash,
We do it beautiful.
Thank you.
I forgot to get you some pastry. You want some?
Feist kid. Feist kid.
Wouldn't have been the same.
Well, a lady told me I had to try They wanted to know take hot
That's okay. I'm just, come on. You get my way.
No, we're just going to stand out.
We got Lady and the Tramp coming up.
From what's going to be the cause of your death? Internal explosion, is that? Or indulgence to touch?
We ate already, Lee.
I think all of you being here is certainly a well-deserved tribute to Mommy and Daddy, to Betty and Herbie. What you may not realize is that there are hundreds of people who wish that they could have been here and were unable to join us. However, these people are here in spirit, if not in person, each in his and her own way. So if you will bear with us just a moment, a group, a family who feel very, very close to Mommy and Daddy, wish they could be here. They couldn't be here, so they did the next best thing. Billy Barbie and his family, who have been like family ever since I can remember, are joining us in this way.
There's people sent cards that take us too long, everybody, so I hope we don't hurt your feelings if your card's not read. But you choose one for each.
I guess this one was chosen for me. This is from Betty Wormath Clayton. And it says, your anniversary brings back memories of your wedding day. Everyone said you made such a lovely couple. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And wait a minute, we got more here. Lee. Dear Lee, you don't know me, but your mom and dad do. I lived across the street from your grandparents in Ripley. Mary Lee Kingery sent me the invitation, knowing I would enjoy seeing it. I do remember when they were married, although it doesn't seem like 50 years, and I just want them to know I'm thinking of them. I can't read that. Your family has always been very special to me. Betty Clayton.
This one's on the golden anniversary. May it add a wealth of meaning to this day that's all your own, to remember all the golden years that both of you have known, and may memories of the happiness you've shared along the way enrich each single minute of your golden anniversary day. Congratulations and best wishes, Freck and Helen. Warm congratulations to a special pair. May the future bring you many joys, any more years happy.
This brings congratulations on this long-awaited day. The best to you always. Best wishes for a very happy anniversary and many, many more. Bobby and Ann. Dear Betty and Herbie, wish we were there with you to celebrate this important anniversary. Know you are having a wonderful celebration. Our thoughts and good wishes are with you, a wonderful couple. who is, Janice and Herb. Janice and Herb. Jimmy, we need you. One on one end and one on the beat.
Sit down.
Not over, yeah. Yeah, over my face.
Hey, are we gonna talk?
That's from Miss Bev and Mr. Al.
Was that from Bev and I?
Devin now? Or did you? No kidding.
They wouldn't let us put it on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
He does,
On the computer.
he does it on the computer.
Sam used to.
Okay.
And from Vernon and Beulah Kate, from Delane and Rufus Smith, more from Delane and Rufus Smith, from J.D. Who is that?
Baby, huh?
Gene and Dot, from Barbara Dan. Goes on and on. We're not going to continue this because we have other things. What we do have here is dear Betty and Herbie, sorry that we're not going to be able to join you in Las Vegas for the party. Instead, we send you a videotape of almost all the members of our family here. We made it at the wedding of Yehuda. We had some trouble transferring it from the European kind to the American kind video. It took us a week. It arrived as Bobby was walking out the door to catch the plane. And here is assembled all the relevant elements of the Herbert and Betty Feist history in one volume, and I'll leave the rest to you.
Well, it's a hurried project. There's some errors in here. I wish you'll forgive me for those, but it was a last-minute deal as far as getting everything together because everything came together at the last minute. Terry Ford was at my house Saturday morning at 5:15 with a copy of the paper. Wednesday, the day we left. And so it was a hurried thing, so I wish you forgive me for what you see as error. But and if y'all didn't sign the register, I wish you would because it will go in the scrapbook. So here you go.
For old-time historians, we have the history of Herbie and Betty Feist on paper. For you newfangled folks who are accustomed to sitting as a couch potato in front of the television, for you newfangled folks who prefer the electronic over the pen, we give you the electronic history of and best wishes from all the fans, the family, all the people. Herbie and Betty Feist. Who are we missing?
Richard.
Jesse?
What? Jesse? Mommy and Daddy, from all your friends and family, from all your children, I'll be here for hundreds. One couple is a very dear friend who was unable to make it. Charles and Frances Lee sent a case of champagne, which is now waiting for you chilled up in the hospitality room. We invite everyone up there to continue the celebration.
Dance floor. He had the best of it. He's on the lead. He set the corrections. He simply cannot get this distance. Now in behind him, there's dance floor. Rozzy has swept.
He said
good. Who's aware?
I will talk to that, but Betty knows what it is.
You did good.
We'll search you for a more enduring, oblivious creation. All the world and never find one the same. It is rare. It is precious.
Some kind of lies.
And it's only
Be careful lies.
it is forever.
And Nancy's something to
Watercraft on the water.
I told her to collect from you too.
Yeah, we're back now at church. Still being upset.
Has anybody seen what she made up?
Winning at 61 and being 35-60. Lil E.J. with Pack Day Up winning the Kentucky Derby. Patrick Valenzuela scored. Arazi must have had a sense though of deja vu as his horse began to turn for home. It looked very similar to the move that Arazi made in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Pat is with us downstairs. Pat, as you take a look at the monitor, and Arazi did begin to make his move. Did you feel at that point that you would win the race?
I'm like, Arazi's going to
You were doing well with that yourself.
Never a doubt. Right here on the line, you can see right now, and he started moving on.
She had one race to take.
You got to